Oh, oh, baby. Oh, baby, yeah. Yeah, baby. Mm. Mm. Don't be a bad holder.
Tough market to play.
Welcome to Jonk, this PennyStocking, and you might be thinking, what the fuck was that about? Well, quick piece of advice on bag holding, as I was lucky with ARDM this week as it had news, but I nearly lost my green month due to bag holding. But I mean, first, what is bag holding? According to the Jonk Dictionary of stock terms, bag holding is when you hold a stock outside of when it goes against you and past the terms you agreed with yourself as an exit plan, leaving you to hold a loss, aka a bag. So this week's show, great highlights, excellent technical analysis from Mark Cook as usual, very good lessons from Tim Bowen. Let's go into the show. Don't be a bag holder.
So a solid lesson is to watch out for. And how I've got better at trading recently is kind of following and guessing people's behavior and thinking what are shorts thinking, what are longs thinking. And that was kind of from Ducks at the conference at the TI Summit. And one of the key things, or one of the more predictable patterns of behavior that you see, is shorts getting squeezed on a Friday. And Tim Bowen talks you through this really well on ITUS, and I'll let him explain it.
Good example. ITUS was basically the all-week squeezer. So remember, this ripped on Monday, ripped on Tuesday, ripped on Wednesday, and it's kind of hanging around here on Thursday. Now, am I saying IUTS is going to rip tomorrow? No. But if it does, it would not surprise me. This thing is squeezed, 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 and held. Shorts don't like holding over the weekend. I highly recommend never holding a short over the weekend. You know, these shady stocks will put out news on Monday mornings. It's a very good way to ruin your week, to wake up Monday morning holding a stock like ITUS through the weekend. So most shorts want out before the weekend. So if you shorted at 150, you added it $1.75, you added it 220. If this thing starts moving up on a Friday, there's a good chance you could get an explosive move.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I mean, if you start seeing it push towards 230, it's squeezing and shorts are panicking and shorts are getting out. And a lot of the times, like say for ITUS, if there's no news here, it's literally just shorts waiting for it to come down. They're thinking, right, it's had a big day one. Is it going to crack? Is it going to crack? Is it going to come down? It's up from 60 cents. And then when it doesn't, all the shorts get out and it squeezes all the way up and then squeezes all the way up. So that's exactly what Tim Bowen's saying there. Touché, my friend, touché. I always try and watch a video lesson, especially more recently. One video lesson before I go to bed, and ideally something when I wake up, just to keep stocks in my mind all the way through the day, and especially when I'm at work and stuff. And I saw this Mark Group challenge video lesson. He's just come out because he does these kind of quite often these weekly or daily or bi-daily, whatever, video recaps of like what's running, what's hot, what stocks are hot in the challenge. And HMNY, it was a good dip buy and I missed it, so I thought it was a good lesson for everyone.
We've had a couple of financings. and that has not stopped this stock from continuing higher, and this could potentially go full supernova this week. So definitely on the top of my watch list, and though I have not traded it, I was certainly watching it. I had a challenge meetup here in Israel, and I was telling students I had this all recorded, so hopefully we'll get some of this on video. But the key dip buy that I was looking for was in the, let's see where it was, in the 380s, 390s on this breakout day back on Tuesday, September 19th. And the reason I say that is if you look at the daily chart, remember that former resistance becomes support. And you can see that 385 to 386, 387, between that area and the fours was the key resistance area.
I just think that's so solid. Like, I didn't see that, but if you look back on the daily and you see like top at 390, top, it was kind of supported here at 290, and then you just look for and then if you look into it, it actually dips at 390. It actually dips here before it breaks out, and you've got massive volume, you've got the dip holding, and then you've got the breakout. So it all makes sense in the end.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Jonk does penny stocking. I am on a green month, 140, 150 bucks up this month. Learning with Tim Sykes in the challenge. If you want to learn with Tim, the affiliate links below. Comment, bag holder. If you promise to cut your losses and not bag hold, I am having a farewell dance with Toby, my motherfucking traveling companion, and bag no longer. Let's dance!